Alright, everyone back in from recess. Aww.
Bell rings. Actually, well, now we gotta save first. Save failed.
What?
Hang on. Let me move on, game.
Press start, maybe?
What button correlates to start? Hang on, I'm pressing all the keys.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
good that we can save state that, so we can just do that if we need to.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
okay, I'm just gonna say, I'll just say no to saving data, and I'll just use save states. It's probably because, yeah, honestly, we are doing this on emulator. I have purchased the games, but I don't have my DS recorder, so. Alright, anyway.
September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state, and you didn't.
Well, if you had listened!
You didn't say the word amnesia. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. I had this taser. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No, I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong to try and tackle everyone's problems.
Real quick, let me try to, if I can see if I can figure out which button is actually the... Okay, I is the save state, okay. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. For a second, I thought you were Phoenix.
Well, we're here to solve your problem first. Oh, damn it.
Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Oh, well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now.
Maggie Bird.
I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself.
No.
So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. That's you.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession.
Okay!
You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? I have a phoenix down on the back.
Okay, there's some numbers written on the back.
8675309. Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Oh, I thought it was winning lottery numbers. God damn it. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Ow, my head. Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Damn, we look casual.
Well, he doesn't.
Oh, noises. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Ring noises. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. Murderer. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket?
With the evil ringtone?
You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder, sir?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... This is gonna be you, Rhino. You know who this is.
Do I? Oh. Okay. Ah! Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check the courtroom, everyone had already left!
Ah! Now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya.
You could just probably use the same voice for either of them. She's not. I don't think she shows up in future cases. I don't think Maggie shows up in future cases.
I feel like Maya would be higher pitched, and goddamn, my normal voice is kicking in. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Why do I get all the perky people? Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
You only got two perky people, actually. The others are the judge and the detective.
Fair enough, but they're the perkiest people so far.
Oh, thanks. The heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to find out some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
Team Rocket? Nope. There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list. Added to the court record.
How the hell did she figure this out?
I think that gets explained later. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Like, general rule of thumb. If you don't know how someone figured something out or where they got it from, that comes up later.
I'm glad they do that. Don't look at me!
Where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Why are you asking that? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh. Is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
Yeah. So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful little prune like you.
What are you clicking in the background?
That's my hands tapping together, sorry.
Oh.
Maya, actually Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over.
Aww.
But I didn't get my turn on the swing! Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you had to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't! Rhino.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
You're breaking up again. What are you doing in the background?
Nothing.
Yeah. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. This time it's Maya beside me.
The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne, while I do this deep voice to heal myself from the high-pitched ones.
Alright, hang on a moment.
What? What's wrong?
Yeah, you were talking with E. Thought so.
I thought I had a moment.
Alright, anyway.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
I swear if you compliment my beard again. What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
He's a douche. There is no need to give a preface, perfunctionary. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk at the park on the day of the murder.
Oh dear, bailiff, get my poking stick. Yup, douche.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
I am Aaron Hansen.
Does have that yellow lock.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that! Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me you vicious will not be the absolute truth, but to give in and just settle as evil as death, even my life is to be of the utmost highest top-grade quality. You understand? I merely look for that perfect top-notch, unbeatable university, don't you see? I have a rigorous selection process, and I was serious during my thought of my walkouts.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
I have to question him.
Oh dear. I'm sure the mind.
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university! First rates only need apply! Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness, and shut up.
Oh, is that how you wanted to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again until we get out of here, and I still have my hammer.
Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. So he is a dick.
Douche. And apparently a racer.
You could call me a university student in transit.
Racer.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
Dude, what was his first name?
Richard? Richard Wellington? I don't think he actually has a pun!
I think, pretty sure his last name is like Well in Town or something. Richer while in town or something.
I don't think so. I think it's literally just supposed to be Dick. It would appear that you are
Chu's name.
Catch that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a pubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am.
Anyway, please stand behind this car when you say you walk through the park.
So you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you.
Shut up. What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Your beef disappoints me.
But I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
It does look like bananas. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Therefore must be bullshit.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, banana!
That's all you had to say? Banana? How could you be so calm?
Banana. Maybe it's because I believe in bananas.
You mean Donkey Kong?
Yes! And if she really is bananas, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is bananas! This shit is bananas! B-A-N-A-N-A-S!
Mr. Wright, when you're done with your dance, you may question the witness.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your bananas! I don't know what's going on.
It looked like bananas.
I was at the blah blah blah. I'm just gonna, even though I know what to do already, I'm gonna press everything. Sorry, people. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot.
He's no banana.
How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so...
I checked my banana.
Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. This arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press harder, obviously.
Poke.
Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? He does that like a million times, by the way.
The death slam or the head shake?
Like the whole thing where he like holds up his hand and does that little shake of the head. I can't
Yes.
believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? You know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time apart, it's total utter nonsense. No man should follow. Real first customers done by nor is he chained by time. And we'll watch what a ridiculous notion. People should live freely without constraints. How life should be. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time.
Douche.
In any case, there you go. And how did you know he was a police officer?
He had his uniform on.
Yeah, so you obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practice through I'm a police officer was also the way he tied into those cliche qualities. It's also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet.
Why are you here?
Let's do this. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Oh my god! Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you.
Question.
What?
Why'd he look up at her instead of down trying to help the guy who fell?
He might have, like, glanced up to try to... I think it's like he glanced up to see where the hell this police officer fell from.
I guess that's fair.
I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
Finger.
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Only I can do that.
Then please don't make me have to raise my voice.
Shut up.
Are you finished? I'd like to continue, if that's alright with you.
It really isn't.
So you're sure you are not mistaken?
Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine.
Yeah, just when I thought he wasn't gonna do it.
I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course.
Oh ho ho ho, of course.
Did you notice anything else of interest, witness?
And banana!
Banana?
The banana!
Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
What would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. Like a glove.
Yeah, if he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think.
What looks
Decline
like
is innocent.
bananas?
There is no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we could somehow show he's lying,
Yeah, that's exactly what we need do.
get him arrested.
She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick? I really don't get it, because she's the one who gave him the nickname. I really don't know where she got it from.
Phoenix.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright. Bananas!
Bananas, bananas, bananas.
Mr. Wellington,
Of
I
the
believe
beef.
I have the bananas you saw, right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
What did that accomplish?
But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove?
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas! Mr. Wellington loves large bananas!
What? 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 Nick? I hope you notice the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here.
Oh, what in the world do you mean, loves bananas?
I'll have you know I like strawberries much better than bananas.
Why did you pick that?
Whoops.
Think it over one more time and try again, Mr. Wright.
Because we don't get a penalty.
Okay.
This witness has bad eyesight. There we go. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, it isn't.
He's like, no. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You suck.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for his conspiracy theory. You used to realize, so sure, in the end, we find out that it's effective glove on bananas. However, when viewed from afar, I do think there's enough room for doubt, don't you?
Afar, huh?
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20/25. That's what you're gonna tell me. That's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see.
Under a dead body?
Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Damn, just strangle yourself, why don't you?
How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc and put her to death. She was brave and courageous, only become by horrible, unrighteous people, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still gruesomely burned at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Dun dun dun.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Not with detail.
Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yours. Coxgun.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony at gunpoint.
Please tell the girl what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
Damn, you waited a while.
Yeah, let me double check real quick.
Because everybody's like, oh, it happened at 6. Oh, it happened at 6. 6:45.
Well, actually, the death was at 6:28 p.m. is when he died.
I suppose 15 minutes ain't that bad then.
Yeah, because like he said, all he said was that I don't remember the exact time, but I believe it was after 6.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 15 or 10 minutes.
Fuck you, pal.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that.
Shut up.
That girl is the murderer!
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
Can I shoot him?
With what?
A bazooka.
No, crossbows only.
What happened next? Alright. Pressing everything again. She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Haha. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record. Scribble,
That-
scribble, scribble.
Wait, what? That doesn't seem like a... Like, we just proved his eyesight was so bad he probably wouldn't have been able to tell it was Maggie. And yet everybody's like, no, he could tell. Like, what the fuck? I'll get more information out of him.
poke him more.
Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach that at your pitiful school?
15 minutes passed.
You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Yeah, I know what to do, but I want to press everything still. How do you know what time it was?
The clock.
That detective told me. You know which one I mean.
Oh.
The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Fuck you. Hey, pal, I graduated from top-ranked college.
I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
They said, fuck you.
So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking.
He's an attention whore.
It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take one more look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should.
Do it.
Alright, let's do this now. Alright. Is it here or here when I should present the autopsy report?
I think it's where he's like, maybe the one with the time.
I mean, maybe it'd be something that, like, it works either way.
I think the immediately one, since that's what Maya pointed it out.
Yeah, good point. Alright. If this doesn't work, I'll try the next one. Objection! Well, the music stopped. We did it. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
Necrophiliac.
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
I don't really want to know.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
The text keeps going slow for some reason. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
He always looks like he's getting into a kung fu pose.
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? And I swear if you say you unzipped your pants.
Answer the question! Spit it out!
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
Ah, he's poor as shit. You mean you don't have a cell phone?
Rant incoming, I think.
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Oh, never mind.
Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
Oh, you mean this one?
You lost it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. Both of which we found. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying the first way people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses have a struggle or two, so by the rationale of my own quirk, I mean that I am a genius, I am simple plain people you would understand?
Shut up.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone. Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Oh, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further, obviously. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought just maybe this was his. Even though they look the exact same.
Maybe they aren't actually the exact same, that's just the sprite.
That's probably it.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Like a douche. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense.
Doesn't it,
I don't
though?
believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
Gasp.
How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Yes.
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Nick, it's this thing.
You see
It's
the problem now?
right freaking there!
Yeah, remember the TARDIS?
Oh, that was the joke. I completely missed that was there, I'll be honest.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo.
No, and my barking dogs.
Oh, okay.
There's not a problem with it.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you! No!
Quit strangling yourself. It's Superman? No, it's a phone booth. I made you glasses.
That is correct! All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps! Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Ugh!
Could say it was broken. Order, order.
I object to this order. What does reporting the crime a little late prove for you?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get this phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it.
He got her
On
name
top of
whenever he
that-
called her, and she got it, and she told it to him.
On top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, was he looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Yes, I have an idea.
Oh, good.
There's only one possible explanation.
I agree. Necrophilia. No? Anyone? Okay then. Let's hear your explanation.
I don't know if the rest of this case is going to be particularly long. I don't know if we should end the episode here or not.
I mean, we don't have that many other pieces of evidence.
Yeah, I think we'll keep going. Alright, let's do this.